So modern, C-type connections just give you the image along with conversations between your phone and your device, along with charging. Now, the one thing that really would change the Ultrabook market, in my opinion, would be a monitor mode button that replaces this stupid micro HDMI thing here with a C type, or it doesn't, just it uses like the back C type, whatever. Point is, you use a C type, and but also you can use the HDMI female right here. So you would have a laptop that can work as a monitor. Imagine how many students would appreciate saving $200 on a monitor if they could just use a PC build, replace the PC build periodically, and just use their laptop to do stuff. Their laptop would become a Chromebook. It's like the most obvious thing in the world, even if it costs like an extra $100. Good Bluetooth, monitor mode, a cat button because I have cats and it's very annoying when the little guys run around with this thing. Yeah, and the one thing I want to see added finally would be a C type at the bottom. Like when it's invert, think the side that's facing you, like the under the mouse, because I don't know if you've ever tried charging your phone in a little carry-on bag. It doesn't have enough space, so the A type keeps smashing into the zipper. You bundle the laptop in with an L-shaped C type, and you lose the problem. Now, thankfully, my charging cable right here only just popped, right? I put it back together, but this is a very annoying thing. Look at this. Even if you have a C type, a regular C type, it might have the same exact issues. Now, if you have an L-shaped C type, I've seen L-shaped C types out there, you'd solve this issue. On top of that, and this is like the main thing that you can benefit from. If Alienware could just implement this back center leg, or any laptop manufacturer could implement this back center leg, right? Instead of me needing to apply, rubber tape on my stand, this thing can be used to hold something, right? You can use this leg to dock something in there. And what can you dock on my Ultrabook? Like better cooling. Not like a chunky cooler like Alienware, but like an underside cooler that's like a plate, like an aluminum plate or something, and you could just stick it on there. It elevates the backside. Figure out whatever the most comfortable design is. Just slide something in there, and it's docked. Metal to metal connections. Simple metal to metal connection to take the heat away from the backside. You can even make it like a stand feature. Implement a C-type at the bottom left-hand side. Apply a hole to the back of the stand. I don't seem to have the back of the stand here, but implement a C-type at the bottom left-hand side. Put a hole at the back of the stand. Give it some table spacers, like 4 or 5 table spacers. Look at how my cable is dangling over here, right? Some table spacers, hole in the back, very simple C-type charging. When it's on the go, you apply a C-type at the bottom. When it's on the go, you focus on having this antenna here, a little like half an inch inward when it's on the when you want to have quite a quieter experience. Apply some sort of dock to the back center leg. When it's in vertical mode, the back center leg spaces it so it can have some air. These are very simple things that you could implement in every Ultrabook for very cheap. Like a simple design process is like correction. Even if the HDMI monitor mode idea costs an extra $100, if it's like M680 or whatever, like something like the desktop equivalent of a GTX 1050 minus 10%. I think that's the good like $500 laptop market price right now. Even if it costs people like 50 to 100 extra bucks, which it won't. It's probably gonna be like $13 to manufacture, and like $30 to. It's a very simple feature to add. A monitor mode. There are graphics cards. There are GTX 1050s inside TVs. This should be like the easiest thing in the world for them. Convert your laptop into a Chromebook. And something like 70 million people are using Chromebooks right now. All these kids are using Chromebooks. Convert using your phone, your laptop into a Chromebook. Use a desktop. Use your laptop as your monitor replacement for your desktop. These are very simple things to implement. Bluetooth, C-type, L-shape. It's very simple. It should be very simple. Goodbye. The only other thing I want is like a quad boot option. Like a boot option. Like, make the laptop a PlayStation 4 laptop. Let it switch to Windows. Give it some monitor mode functionality so I can use it as a Chromebook and students can use it for their monitor keyboard replacement. And the extra two modes are just like hacking protection when you're on vacation. Like Steam OS for gamers, but also Linux Mint or Ubuntu or whatever. That's lighter weight than Steam OS, so it would be more feature specific. Some people actually use Linux type that's indistinguishable by a lot of people from Windows. Linuxes are just annoying to work with. I like the idea of Linux. I'm all for it. I've tried it. It's kind of annoying. I like to drag and drop links, and the whole folder text system is annoying. No offense. I liked it. I get it. I had the Linux eye. I'm just saying,